According to a study carried out by the University of Florida, your chances of being attacked by a shark are just about 1 in 11.5 million. Being killed by a shark is actually one of the least likely causes of death, but that doesn't mean you can't get attacked by the feared marine predator. In fact, there have been a number of fatal shark attack stories over the past years and decades. I'm Mike with List 25, and if you're interested in real-life shark attack stories, you need to check out today's video with these 25 terrifying shark attack stories. #25. Let's start out with one of the most incredible shark horror stories ever, the story of Rodney Fox. In 1953, Fox was defending his Australian spearfishing title when a great white shark attacked him. Fox suffered numerous injuries, including a punctured diaphragm, pierced shoulder blade, and ripped lung. His rescuers even had to keep his wetsuit on to prevent his internal organs from spilling out. However, after 4 hours of surgery and 360 stitches, Fox lived to tell his tale. #24. During a 2004 diving trip in California, Cliff Zimmerman was only 3 feet away from Randy Fry, his old friend and diving partner, when he heard a noise and felt the pressure of something big moving. It was a huge shark that came quickly out of nowhere and killed Fry. Suddenly, Zimmerman said, the water was filled with blood. Both the shark and Fry disappeared and were never seen again. #23. South African championship bodyboarder David Lilienfeld was killed by a big great white shark measuring between 13 and 16 feet long in the Kogel Bay near Cape Town in 2012. The shark attacked him 3 times. Sadly, the third attack was fatal as the animal completely removed Lilienfeld's right leg at the hip. The paramedics couldn't get to the injured man as the shark was still circling around his body. Lilienfeld died of massive blood loss right on the scene. #22. 4 shark attacks happened over just a 15-day period off the Pacific coast of the US in 1984, beginning with the gruesome death of an abalone diver, Omar Conger. Conger was treading water when his companion, Chris Rem, saw a great white shark rear up out of the water behind him. The shark attacked Cogner and pulled him under the water. The shark then resurfaced and released Conger. Rem pulled his friend onto their dive mat and swam ashore, but Conger bled to death in the water. #21. A group of beachgoers were enjoying swimming around the Lover's Point on the Pacific coast of California in December 1952 when Barry Wilson, a 17-year-old musician, got attacked by a shark. The animal emerged from the water, sinking its teeth into Wilson while dragging him rapidly underwater. When he reappeared, the water around him was churning with blood. Sadly, Wilson died due to the massive blood loss that resulted from his severe injuries. #20. TV presenter and respected shark expert Eric Ritter was filming for the series Shark Week in the Bahamas in 2003 when he was attacked by a giant bull shark, losing almost all of his left calf in the process. Ironically, Ritter was trying to demonstrate his belief that sharks' aggressive nature had been misunderstood when he was bitten by the shark. The spine-chilling attack was captured on camera, and it's been seen by more than 10 million people. #19. Heather Boswell was just 19 years old when she lost her leg in a terrifying shark attack in 1994. Boswell was swimming next to a boat off the coast of Chile when a huge great white shark, one of the scariest sharks to exist, clamped onto her leg and took her down underwater. Fortunately, Boswell reappeared soon, and her friends on the boat were able to grab and pull her out of the water before the shark could kill her. #18. Jana Luderop, a 20-year-old German tourist, was enjoying her 3-week holiday on the Hawaiian island of Maui in August 2013, but unfortunately, the young woman never made it back home. Luderop was snorkeling just off Palauia Beach when a tiger shark attacked her, biting off her right arm. She was carried out of the water and transported to a hospital where she was put on life support, but died a week later. #17. In September 2001, the traditional end of summer turned tragic for the Peltier family in Virginia when their 10-year-old boy David lost his life in a shark attack. Witnesses said David Peltier was playing with his friends in just 4 feet of water when the ominous figure of a shark swam through and attacked the boy. David's father was surfing nearby and he rushed to help his son, but the boy was bleeding heavily from the wounds and he died later in the hospital. 16. In August 2007, Todd Andrus was surfing at the Marina State Park off of Monterey, California, when a great white shark approached him and nearly ripped his skin off his back. The shark would have probably finished the attack and killed Andrus, but suddenly a pod of bottlenose dolphins intervened, forming a protective ring around Andrus, allowing him to get to shore, where quick first aid provided by a friend saved his life. 15. In 2015, Australian surfer Mick Fanning was about to ride a wave at a surf competition in the Jeffreys Bay off the coast of East Cape, South Africa, when a big shark appeared out of nowhere and attacked him. Fanning managed to stay calm and did everything right during the brief attack. He put the board between him and the shark, he avoided the mouth, he struck the shark, and then moved away. Right after the attack, Fanning was picked up by rescuers on jet skis. 14. On a sunny day in April 2015, 13-year-old surfing champion Elio Canestri went to surf in waters off the coast of the Indian Ocean island of Reunion, where he and his family lived. While Elio and his friends were in the water, a shark grabbed the boy's right arm and abdomen. A boat came to his rescue and removed him from the water, but he died soon after due to the massive blood loss he suffered. 13. Brian Adana, aged 29, disappeared in February 1992 while bodyboarding near the Waimea Bay on the north shore of the Hawaiian island of Oahu. His board washed ashore the next morning with teeth marks made by what was believed to be a large tiger shark. Numerous witnesses, including the last person to see Adana alive, reported seeing a large shark in the vicinity prior to the deadly attack. 12. In December 1994, a veteran diver, James Robinson, age 42, was killed by a shark when scouting for sea urchins in the water off of San Miguel Island, California. Robinson was treading water near his boat when the shark swooped in for a swift attack. Crew members on Robinson's boat tried to revive him, but couldn't find a pulse. A Coast Guard helicopter rushed Robinson to Goleta Valley Community Hospital, where he was pronounced dead of massive trauma. 11. In June 1959, Robert Pamperin was diving for sea snails off of La Jolla Cove in California when his companion, Gerald Lehrer, heard him scream for help. Lehrer saw his friend upright and unnaturally high in the water with his mask missing. As he swam closer, Lehrer watched Pamperin slowly disappear into the crimson waves and, diving beneath the surface, he saw his friend being dragged to the seabed in the jaws of a giant shark. Searching the water for his remains, the U.S. Coast Guard found only a single swim fin. 10. Deborah Franzman, aged 50, was killed by a shark as she swam alone within sight of beachgoers on the Avila Beach, California, in August 2003. Witnesses told investigators that Franzman was swimming among a pod of sea lions when the mammals suddenly vanished and something large and gray breached the water. Nobody saw the entire animal, but local authorities said the nature and severity of the attacks left little doubt it was a great white. 9. Mexican surfer Osvaldo Valdivinos, age 21, was attacked and killed by a 6-foot shark while surfing at Pantella Beach off the Pacific coast of Mexico in May 2008. The shark clamped down on his thigh, breaking his leg and leaving a massive wound before biting off the surfer's hand. The next day, Bruce Grimes, a 49-year-old American citizen, was injured after being bitten by a shark at the nearby Playa Linda. 8. In October 2008, Slovenian fisherman Damjan Pesek was swimming towards his boat with caught fish attached to his waist in the Smokvina Bay off the Vis Island, Croatia, when he was attacked by a huge great white shark. Pesek managed to grab the shark's gills and stab it with an underwater gun, which enabled him to get to the boat where his friends helped him out of the water. Pesek survived the attack, but he remained disabled for the rest of his life. 7. Doreen Collier, a 60-year-old advanced open-water diver and nursing lecturer at the Edith Cowan University in Perth, Australia, was attacked and killed by a great white shark when scuba diving off the coast of Perth in June 2016. Just a few days before this tragic incident, a surfer lost his leg to a shark about 60 miles south of where Miss Collier was attacked. 6. In December 2013, Patrick Briney, a 57-year-old resident of Washington, was fishing from a kayak off the Keowakapu Beach in the Makina State Recreation Area on Maui, Hawaii, when he was attacked by a shark. The animal clamped down on the man's dangling foot, causing massive bleeding. Briney died while being transported to shore. 5. 14-year-old girl Jamie Daigle of Gonzales, Louisiana, and her friend Felicia Venable, also 14, were swimming about 200 yards offshore in the Gulf of Mexico near Destin, Florida in June 2005 when they saw a dark shadow in the water. Daigle was severely bitten all over her lower body, and she died on the scene of massive blood loss. Witnesses estimated she was killed by a 6 to 8 foot long bull shark. 4. Spaniard Cristina Thiez, age 38, was on holiday with her family on the Canary island of Gran Canaria in December 2015 when she was bitten by a shark. The incident happened at the Aranaga Beach in Agüimes on Gran Canaria's east coast, which is a popular area with divers. The shark clamped down on Thiez's hand, but she managed to fight off the beast and swim to the beach. Experts say that the shark that attacked her probably was a big silky shark. 3. Russian Sergei Zalukayev, 28, and his girlfriend Natalia Slobodskaya, 23, were attacked by a shark while swimming close to shore at Avon, North Carolina in September 2001. Despite being severely injured by the animal, they both made it back to shore, but this is where Zalukayev died from his multiple injuries. Slobodskaya had lost her left foot and was severely bitten on her left hip, but she survived. 2. When Thaddeus Kubinski jumped into the water from the dock behind his home in Boca Ciega Bay, Florida for his daily swim in August 2000, he had no idea it was going to be his very last swim. Despite being in just about 5 feet of water, Kubinski got attacked by what was probably a huge bull shark. According to witnesses, the shark raced towards him with its dorsal fin out of the water. Kubinski died at the scene of massive blood loss and organ damage. 1. In November 1992, Aaron Romento, aged just 18, was attacked by a tiger shark while bodyboarding in shallow, clear water off of Kiau Beach Park on the Hawaiian island of Oahu. Romento was just about 90 feet offshore when the 12-foot tiger shark bit his right leg in 3 places. Romento died of blood loss a short time later after swimming to shore. His friend said Romento didn't even see the beast coming. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the bottom right so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these 3 videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.